Yeah, welcome all. Uh, Welcome to KSR Data Vision YouTube channel and wishing you all an happy Holi. Here am I back with one more episode of our platform interview questions along with their explanations on the platform itself. Without any further delay, let's proceed. Okay. So, as I said already, it becomes very important to identify what types of questions and what level of questions you might get in the interview. And these are the types of questions: foundation forge, core craftsmanship, and project pinnacles. And what are these types? And for more details, you can visit my previous video. I mean, and what types the interviewers or the companies classify the questions. So, yeah, let's move into our next slide. Here is the very important one for today and for your interviews as well. Yes, here is the most important one. Uh, let's go with our question. How many types of variables are there in Power Apps? So the answer will be like the types of variables in the Power Apps are like classified into global variables, context variables, and environmental variables. So here, if you want me to make you understand in a better way, so global variables are variables which are used across the screens of Power Apps. So they are used across the screens of Power Apps. They are used across the screens of Power Apps, across the screens. This color is not good. Let me go with another color. Okay. Yeah, hope this color works on this fan well. So global variables are those variables which are used across the screens, across the screen. Like if you create a variable in one screen, you can use it in any screen. Okay. And coming to the context variables, they are used for that specific purpose on the particular screen only. On the same screen usage, you can say on the same screen usage. On the same screen usage. Okay. So, and one more thing is environment variables. Okay. Environment variables. Let's see. Before that, if you are not aware of variables are nothing but they are a temporary data source which are instantly created inside the Power App. So they don't have any connection with any kind of database. So they are like temporary data sources which are created inside the Power Apps only. Okay. So let's see what it has in us. Okay. So what it has. So yeah, that is about the global variable and context variable or local variable, you can say. So when it comes to environment variables, so what happens, Power Platform solution is not a simple Power App solution or a model driven app solution or a Power Automate solution. At the end, you need to add all the solutions. You need to add all the solutions. Sorry, you need to add all the things which you have developed in a solution, in what you call, which you have developed individually, individual apps and flows which you developed should be added into a solution. Correct. Solution. Okay, so in order to connect these particular apps and flows, we need an variable. We need a variable. Okay, so all these things, when we are moving the solution, when we are moving the particular solution from one app to another app, these should be binded to a solution. That solution you can call it as a that variable you can call it as an environment variable. Okay, so that is what we say. So variables are present in environment. They can be used in inputs when authoring Canvas apps, MS Flows, when developing plugins, as well as many other places. It's not only that when they are used when we are moving a solution from one environment to another environment. It's like when we are adding some external devices like Power BI dashboard to model driven app, environment variable can be created and modified inside the modern solution interface. So this is one example how we use a environment variable. Okay, so let's move into the another question here. So here is my question. Yeah, so that's about the first question. Let's move into the second question. How to submit a form in Power App? So for that, I need to open my particular. Okay. So this is my particular solution. Okay. So particular app which is in a solution. Let me open. The question is, what is the question? Sorry. How to submit a form in a solution? So for that, let me create a new screen. Okay, new empty screen. And we have a control called edit form. We have a control called edit form. So edit form. So to edit form, we can like add any kind of database, any kind of database. Okay. So here we have some particular tables inside our solution, inside our particular environment. So I have taken it. When I have taken it, it is giving me a pop-up like this. So all the data fields which are created in that particular table now become a form of become a part of our solution of our particular form. Know how to submit this. So this is one of the question. If you have observed carefully or not, when you are inserting this edit form into this particular screen, we have got a form with the name form. Okay, so I am taking that car form. Always giving the proper naming is very important. Car details form. Okay, so we have our exact form name with what we want, and this name is also is defining what to do. And yeah, let's see how to submit this form. So I'm taking a button to show you how you can submit this form button. And this is I'm renaming as something like car. Okay, car details submit, car details submit button. I'm not doing the name changes for everything in order to save time, but you can do it on yourself when you are creating the app. Card details, and here we have the on select function of this particular button. Every control we use inside the app has these kind of functions. You need to understand well how and where you can use those particular functions. Okay, so in our formula section, I'm like looking for submit form. Okay, submit form, and select the name form. If you type form, you see what we have created. Okay, so that's it. You here it is in edit mode. I'm making it into new mode, and here I have name KSR, car price 3,000, is car new, yes, email ID something KSR datavision.com. Yeah, something like that. Some random details I given. Submit. Patch function. You don't have a permission patch function. Okay, here this is associated with some patch function. Patch function. So something patch function you got. So there is also one more method which you can submit this particular form. So this is one of the easiest way to submit a form. Let me try this form. Change the one more thing of the data type. It's okay. So this is how using a submit form function we can submit. So using the submit form we can submit the particular form. Okay, so don't worry about the errors. This is not app development. These are just knowing how you can submit the particular thing. Okay, yeah, let's see one more way. You have like seen what is a patch function. What is mean by a patch function? One more question is, and you got an error. Okay, error in that. Let's see what is mean by a patch function, saying that some patching issues we have. That is because of the data types or whatever we are using, but let's not concentrate on this. But that the only thing which you need to remember from this particular exercise is that just to submit a form, we will use submit form function. That's it. And in the brackets followed by the name of the form. Okay, next thing is what we are going to use. What we are going to see in as part of our Q&A is that what is mean by patch function in Power App. Let me open one more app. So here we're going to one more app. Patch function is one more function which will be used to submit your form. Remember this. If an interviewer asks you there are how many ways to submit a form, at that time one is the submit form method, and one more thing is the app which I'm going to show you now. Okay, so I'm going to the edit mode of this app. Okay, and waiting for the app to load. Waiting for the app to load. This is one of the app which we have created in our organization. So if you go here, these are the various controls which we have used in this particular application. And when I go here to this button, here we have used a patch function. And if you see here, request parties is our database name. Okay, request parties is our database name. And how we are submitting patch opening bracket, and we have our database name. So this is some condition like if it is anything is blank, do not allow to submit the particular form. And if you see GM name, and this is the name of the control. So if you go here, So this is the name of the control which we have used here. So if it is a city, suppose if it is a city, what is it? What is the name which we have used for that? What is the see here? So text input city, text input city dot text type. We need to use it with type. And state, if you go state and data type, state, and it's a, what we call the control which we have used, and text type. So in this way, how many controls you used? Here we have used so many controls. So we are taking the input from a lot of things. Okay. So from name to the company name, submitted by user dot full name. So this is one more function. Okay, don't worry. For now, let's learn the questions and answers. Let's not go in deep. So the simple answer for is patch is a function which is also used to submit the input which is given in the controls of a, Power App application. You can like understand this. And if someone asks you syntax, patch followed by the database name and variable which you are creating, and the control name dot text. So this is a some random name which you are giving, but it should be cementing with whatever the things which you are giving in the input. So if you have like address, so if you are like using this address, particular address field, so give the same name. And then the control which you have used to you take the input, the control which you have used to take the input dot the data, mean like data type, either it may be a text or value. Okay, yeah, that's it to remember. Thank you. Hope you understood. So if you are continuously practicing something which you are given to you, then you can understand them. So if you are coming for first time, definitely we will make more and more videos where you can get more and more insights on this one. So no need to worry for that. For now, just remember, patch is a patch function, open brackets, give a database name, once again open bracket, then so whatever the things I have said here, give a variable name and I mean the control dot its data type. That's it. And you can use multiple number of in that key value manner, in the key value pair manner, you can use multiple n number of inputs inside patch function. That's it. Okay, what do you understand by global variable? Already it is said. I have also given you what is mean by global variable. So this is one more question which is asked separately. All the definitions I have given already in the first answer, so you can get it from there. Difference between collect and clear collect. Very interesting question. No, but first of all, let's know what is collect and clear collect. Okay. Apart from these variables which we have discussed, like apart from the variables which we have discussed, global variable, context variable, and environment variable, there is one more variable type which we cannot like say it as a variable, but there's a special name given to them. It is called collect and clear collect. Okay, collect and clear collect. Yes. So I'll show you how to create them. No need to worry. So collect and clear collect. So in order to understand this, I'm expecting minimum knowledge of a Power App you should have. Yeah. So I have a collection. Now what is mean by I have a database here. You can assume this database in the key value pair. You can assume. So this is a database. I have a JSON format, which is in a JSON format. Okay. So a simple database. The name of the database is pets, and pet name and it count how many pets are there. That is the only thing. This is a JSON. It's a JSON format. You can say it as a JSON format. It the JSON is always in the key value pair. So this is a key and this is a value. This is a key, this is a value, and this applies everywhere. And why we are giving inverted commas for this and not inverted commas for this is not. So if we give inverted commas to particular thing in a key value pair, it will identify that it is a string. If you won't give a key value pair, it will identify it as a number. So that is the reason, that is the difference between giving inverted and non inverted commas and keeping it empty. Okay, hope you understood. Let's move into the our main question, difference between collect and clear collect. So the same database I have used here, I have used the same database. So this is just a button, simple button I have created, and under this button, under on select, I have gone and I have like selected this particular thing. So let me remove and redo it for you. So if I select for a collect function, I will have this particular thing. And now I'm copying my database It's a JSON format, which is in that JSON format. And collect, I'm opening the bracket. So if you closely observe, so this particular button is creating a collection. Creating a collection. Collection is nothing but a temporary database inside the Power App. So these will not be stored in somewhere like in somewhere in database directly, but instantly they will get stored in our data in our Power App only. And how to identify them? Where to see them? So let me run this particular app and create the collection first. So this is nothing but this particular step is saying that on clicking this particular collect button, we are like creating this collection named pets, which is a temporary database, you can say. Pets is a temporary database which we are creating in the form of a collection inside a database in this clear manner, you can say. And when you go up, I'm playing this one, clicking on collect, and yeah, so whether it is created or not created, let's go and see. So we have these variable tabs in our left panel. Click on these variables, and if you go, we have global variables, context variables, component variables, and here we have collection. So go to the collection, here view table. So this is what we have, like collect whatever the things which we have in our database. Okay, so whatever the things which we have in our database, we are able to find this one. Okay, so there is one more additional record, but this is created from one of my previous runs. Now how to remove? So this German Shepherd is not there here, but it got added because there is some data which it got stored in one of my previous runs. How can I remove this complete data? So then the answer is clear collect. So under clear collect, I am like rod wheeler. I want to add rod wheeler or something like a rod wheeler. Okay. So the count is 10, and yeah. So we have the database is same. Under pets only, I want to add this particular database. So this complete pets database will be cleared with the help of this clear collect function. With the help of this clear collect function, and with the help of this clear collect function, the complete whatever the fetch data which we have, these 5 rows will get deleted, and only this new thing will be added. A new data will be added. So for that, I'm running this and clicking on clear collect. I go back to my data, and you can clearly see that from 5 rows, the table had become to 1 row, and this is broad wheeler. That's it. You can try one more thing. If you go here and once again play it, collect. No, it became to 5. Why 5? Rod wheeler along with 4 more things got added here. Okay, so this is a difference between collect and clear collect. Collect will add on the existing rows, on the existing in addition to the existing row, it gets added. But whereas clear collect, it will remove the existing row and create and then get added into the particular collection. So that is the difference. Hope this is clear. Let's move into our next question. Can we use multiple databases in Power Apps? So in order to do that, let's go here, and we have database. This is a data tab inside our Power App, and you go and search for add data. Here we have connectors. Connectors are nothing but database. So if you go and see here, SharePoint is one database, SQL Server is one database, and let's move and see all connectors. Now let's search for Amazon. So because this is also one database, we have this Amazon, Azure. See here. So Azure Data Lake, Snowflake, which is widely used in our institute. Snowflake, yes. Everything we can add. Okay, but some of them have a premium connector, means we need to have a premium plan, and some works without a premium plan. So there are like standard connectors and premium connectors. So when that particular topic comes, connected topics, I will only explain all these things in clear. But for the question, the answer is yes. You can happily collect multiple databases. Types of data types in Dataverse. Very interesting question. Very interesting question. Only people who work morely with this particular database, Dataverse will come to understand. But let me give you a clear answer for that, a very easy answer only. So in order to do that, I will go to my tables, one of the tables. Okay. So in order to go to table, I'll go to home page and click on the tables, and let me go to a database, employee details, and click on the edit. You don't have permission to. Okay, since I don't have permission to view this particular database, I have one more thing which is created by me. Oh my God, what I'm doing. So this is this is not. Let's see whether I can edit. This is tables, employee, edit, explore columns. Okay, seems like I don't have permission. So let me create a new one, new table. Okay, add columns and data. You don't have permission to create here. Create a pre-developer environment to build it. Okay, so I am restricted to create it. So let me go to another tenant. No issues, nothing to worry. Yeah. So I have a database here. I have a data. It's taking me to model driven application. So I'm here gone and trying to create a new table to show you the answer for the question. Okay, so this is a new table name I'm giving, test table. Okay, test table, new row. So I'm clicking on this particular new column to create one. When I create this part, like a name. Okay, I'm trying to create a new column name. And now our question is, how many types of data types are there inside uh, Dataverse? Observe carefully. If you open here, we have these are all the data types which are inside our inside our Dataverse table. One is text, and under text we have these many types. So if you say text is enough, and one more thing we have number, one more thing date and data type, and one more thing is lookup is very important. um, Here lookup is used to relate the tables, connect one more table with our main table, or uh, in any manner. So you can connect this table with that table. You can make this particular table as a child to another table, or you can make this particular table as a parent to another table. So it's like relationships. When we go to the relationship table topic, you will understand this particular lookup call up scenario in a very neat manner. But for the question, for the given question, the answer is like one more data type it is looking at, and one more thing is choice type. So it's like picker. It's like you are picking something from your no a choice, like drop down. It's like a drop down, you can understand. So currency is also one more data type. File, and file is of two types. One is document type and one more is image type. So if you go uh, that is file and image. So two types of database. Okay. Yes, this is the answer for this. That is a very I mean, like in development we like will come across that those things, the points which I have said, no, while creating a database with the help of a data schema or designing a data schema for particular application, we will be like carefully choosing those data type. Okay. Yeah. Next question, types of data types in SharePoint. So in order the process will be similar, how we identify that. So I'm going here, and here I'm opening my SharePoint, opening in a new tab, and under this I'm opening one of the list which I have created, and here I am asking to create a new list, and under new list I'll select a blank list and test list. That's it. Create. Okay, so in the same manner I am trying to create a new column, and here you go. Text choice, date and time, multiple lines of text. Person is one more thing here given. Person, number, yes or no. It's like similar to choice only. Hyperlink, currency, location, image, manage, and metadata. So these are all the data types which you need to understand. So yes, in this way you can like give the answer for them. If I like to select text, and it will create ask me to create a column. So employee name. So name, employee name. Okay, employee name, and that's it. Save. So in this way, we can identify the data types inside SharePoint as well as Dataverse. A very new question, and nowadays people are asking this question, and clients are also more interested in using this particular thing, gateway. Gateway. So what is a gateway? Okay, gateway is nothing but a bridge to provide a secure data transfer between on-premises data and Microsoft Cloud application. It is data verse or else Dataverse application. No Dataverse. We will not use the particular other external data base inside model-driven application. So we can understand it in this manner. To make you understand, let me open my whiteboard. What's my whiteboard name? Okay. So I am going here. So let us suppose some database like SQL. So some database called SQL or Oracle database, which is like created here. So SQL or Oracle database, okay, MySQL, etc. These kind of databases are you have data in these kind of databases, etc. etc. Also you can get, etc. Okay. These are stored in some. These are stored in some server. They are so stored in some server, like on-premises server. On-premises server. On-premises means on-premises server. Like on-premises server, it is nothing but they are not part of cloud. On-premises. 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 On premises is nothing but they are in the local database, they are in a local server, they are not connected to cloud, how we are, like if we are doing changes now, if we want to develop app in Power App, where we are developing, we are going to a website and storing, and they are getting saved in some database which is called a cloud database. But when it comes to on premises, they are like not connected to a cloud. Non-cloud database also we can say, non-cloud service also we can say to on premises, because this is a new term, and I'm like I want to give you more inputs on that one. On premises, no, they are offline. You understand that they are in some, not in the cloud, and we want to use it in the Power App. We want to use it in the Power App. It is cloud service, not only Power App, but any kind of cloud service. Power App, we want to use it in Power App. Okay, how to use that? Because from now what we are using now, Dataverse is a cloud service, and we are easily creating a table and connecting it as a Dataverse to our database to our Power App. But when it comes to here, when it comes to on premises, there should be some adjustment, something which will help to conduct that connect the on premises to cloud service. That is called, so some bridge, some bridge. So to move data from here to here, from here to here, we are connecting a bridge. We are connecting a bridge. So in this way, data will move smoothly. Data will move with the help of this bridge. Now, in order to build that, we use a gateway. Okay, gateway. That's it. To connect an on-premises service to a cloud service, to connect on-premises service to a Power App, we create a connection which acts like a bridge. It is known as gateway in a simple way. Now let's see in um, so there are some cases that where interviewer will ask you to share your screen and show how you connect the gateway. So in order to overcome that situation, let's see how we can connect the day in from where we can connect the gateway. Okay, so we have, go to home. We have more. Inside more, we have connections. Now let's search for SQL. So we have inside this, go to new connection, and in that we have SQL. So this is a premium connector. Make a note. And after giving that, SQL server tenant ID. So these are the details. Once you give these details, A gateway is built and you can use this particular thing. No, SQL. Yeah, this is how you do it. Creating a connection, creating a gateway. So especially for on-premises gateway, we will on-premises databases we will use SQL. Okay, connect SQL. So we require some permissions and something to access all these kind of things. Okay, if not, it will throw us an error. Oracle database. You see, database. Database is this is like user server details, authentication type, whatever the authentication it allows is. And here, if you go now, it will ask us to create a gateway. So when we configure all these things, this particular database, and this will be done by our admin. Since I am not a privileged to use admin rights, I won't be like select the gateway. Okay. So yeah, this is all about that one. And one more thing also you need to understand, there are two types of gateways. One is, as I said, one is so on premises data gateway and on-premises data gateway. This is at an enterprise level. So if we have access to this particular enterprise level, multiple users like employee one, employee two, employee three, up to a number of whoever who have this particular on-premises data gateway, which is at the enterprise level, can be accessed by everyone. And one more thing is that we have one more gateway, that is personal gateway, personal level. So personal and enterprise, so these are things. The personal means you can you would have understood only one user who is having that particular gateway access. Personal gateway access can be allowed to use that particular gateway. So this is the difference between uh, enterprise level and personal gateway. So that ends up uh, today's tutorial on important interview questions. Hope you learned something new and in a clearer manner. If you have any doubts, you can ask us in the comments. We are always available to reply them. And for your information, we are starting a new batch on upcoming April 4th. So for that also you can call us and you can register. You can do the registrations. You can call this number. This is our helpline number, and you can join us for demo sessions. And from there, we will take you to the next level. So if this helps, I hope that is for today. Thank you for watching. So if you like this particular tutorial, you can like and you can also share and subscribe. Bye. Once again, happy Holi. See you all in my next lecture.